So many parents are concerned about children's food. And if you ask them what you want to have, no child will tell you, I want to have carrot, I want to have fruits. They will come up with something, it's kind of a junk food only. Especially in this generation, I am noticing this. So I gone through an article and somebody was discussing about all the food is related to your emotions. And I always noticed in my fruitarian journey, I noticed in so many places like this food I like it because of this emotion. This emotion I can't handle it. That's the reason I am using it. So today I'm just talking about 4, 5 flavors, why the children are asking it. The first one is normally the baked dishes like pastries and even lots of variation of breads and so many things are there in bakery, and why they love these things. So one of the article I was reading and I was understanding that where this is coming from. And I understood the children who have this craving regarding bakery items, they when the children are missing their father, maybe I can say it is a masculine energy, because the what mother gives the nourishment and that comfortable, and this is all the things mother gives. What father give the shelter and food and things like that. So both the emotions children, both the parents is needed to grow a child in a beautiful way. So whenever the child miss their father's presence, mostly this kind of a children will ask for this kind of a food. So nowadays fathers are so much busy, they don't have a time to spend. And some fathers I know they're working abroad and things. But we have so many options to be bond with the child. One of the option is calling to the child and talking to them in the Zoom or WhatsApp or whatever. Nowadays so many options are there, use that. Otherwise they don't, if the father is available but father don't have a time, because father do lots of things with the children that mothers can't. Sometimes they can't think about it because they jump, they do lots of wild things. And the father teach the children like how to be present in outside, how to keep a relationship with others from outside, how you will face the world in outside. This is all the things the father's duty to fulfill the child. So whenever the child miss that kind of a presence, now the child will not be confident, the child is not comfortable to talk to outsiders. This all issues comes. This is the time the child misses all this food, they ask this food. So parents should understand this is the missing, the child is missing, and provide them. And if you notice that if you provide the child the father's presence, even the mothers can give that talk to the husband and tell them to go date with your daughter or son for outside and give some time. Now so nowadays I really see all the parents go together everywhere. There is no need. Sometimes father's bond is also need alone, so you just go and just spend time with the child, and that is the best solution. And when you do more, you can see the difference, that kind of a food children are rejecting, and they more get into fruits and salads and all. So wherever the children are missing this kind of emotion, that's the where the child will ask any kind of a baked items in your life. The second one I am just talking about the salty things. So many children are addicted to salt. Even my elder one is also very fond of salt. I never related it. Now I am just relating it. Even salt is unresolved emotions, because children comes from the school with so many so many issues happen, they never discuss with us because they are thinking they want to take decision, and they have so many fears. If I discuss with parents, maybe they will fight with me or they will blame me. So many unresolved issues they carry it. because of that they eat lots of salt, because salt is a one thing, it will dye your memories, so your body is automatically asking the salt. And in such situation I really wants to, because children always judge the parents more than us, our children knows us very clearly. So I really recommend you to now do the breathing exercise with the children. Otherwise, tell them to sit with the meditation. You have to teach these all things. The main thing I just tell people is like watercolor painting. Watercolor painting is such a good thing, because even salt is comes from the water only, so it melt down you. So when you make the combination of the color, when you do the watercolor painting, you see the difference. They resolve their issues very easily, even alone. Maybe when you do with them, it is more powerful. So the salt helps the child to reduce the salt. I can see so many children eat the watermelon with the salt, any fruits, they want to just put little salt. And so I really feel if you do this kind of exercise, or you can do this way, you just observe the child and you will come with a solution of what you can do it. And this is I found out this always in this way you can resolve the issues. Watercolor painting, just try it, and when the child does it and parents sit with them, it is the best way, because then they sometimes they open up the story when you do the watercoloring. And for the elders also I suggest, if you have this kind of issues, then do breathing exercise and yoga and meditation. That's really helps. And definitely watercolor painting. This is for the solution for whoever have the salt addiction. Now I will discuss about children or elders. Everybody have the thing of crunchy food. Crunchy food like chips and all. Na? I regularly see this young children are now holding the packet of a crunchy of any kind of a chips and are eating it. What is crunchiness? Because you want to bite the teeth or something. That is the crunchy is meant by. So children have so many issues unresolved. Again, I will tell you, because they want to tell something to somebody. They have some issues, that is they are chewing it, and they don't want to tell anybody. So for elders and the children, both I really wants to tell you is regarding journaling. You can do the journaling. When you do journaling, at least you are standing up for yourself. Whatever you couldn't express, just write it down. If you want to tell somebody something that you couldn't do it, write it down. That really helps. As a parent, you do this, then it is easy to sit with the child and do this kind of exercise. So anybody feeling any food that is crunchy, it is comes from you want to shout out or you want to scream out. This is all are you are just biting it up. So when you do this journaling in the morning or whenever you feel, if the incident has happened, immediately you want to do it, just come back to the room or some safe space and write it down and finish it off. That really helps you to do that. And instead of maybe chips or something, you will bite maybe carrot, more healthy, because you feel you are heard, you are expressed your emotions. So you only shift as a child or elders, you only go into any carrots or cucumber instead of any kind of a chips or anything like that. That is the third one I want to. The fourth one I want to discuss is chocolate. So many children are addicted to chocolate. What is this chocolate addiction is coming from? This is coming from means you are missing, you are feeling somewhere vacuum. That's the reason we anything love is related to chocolate. That is that vacuum of missing something. So we never express that way in our life, especially in Indian culture. The parents not they don't touch their children much, they don't hug their children much. After certain ages, they stop doing this all things. So the child is needed more touch and hug. That's the reason this chocolate craving is coming from. So wherever you get a chance to hug a child, always hug. Hugging is very important, and touching and hugging and loving is very important. So when you do that more with your child, you can see the difference of the craving of the chocolate is coming down, because end of the day, even chocolate is also processed, so means sugar content is there, everybody knows about that. Once in a while it is fine, but if the craving is there, if the addiction is there, if the child is crying for that, the child is asking you, now give love, I'm missing somewhere because I am with lots of confusion. That's the child is asking. And think about elders, what they can do it, because they are also missing something. They are missing the vacuum of friendship and all. So just fill that gap with lots of hug with your friends. So this is the food and emotion connection I was just talking about, and more such kind of things are coming on my next videos. It is really interesting, and you can relate into it. If you really liked this subject, what I am discussed it, just send to your close friend, and it is a very beautiful knowledge, I feel. Thank you.